the YouTube. Okay, alright, I think we might be back. AB. That's excellent. Okay, alright, we should be back. I'm sorry, YouTube. Okay. And let me just make sure the auto find and activate. Okay, alright, YouTube chat should also be back. Alright. Yeah, we'll talk about the Uber Eats in a second, okay? Actually, let's do that next. Uber Eats Target demo. I don't know, man. I'd say that Uber Eats demo is like, you're like probably like, yeah, I don't know. That's harmless, you know? That's so harmless. That's not even like a men versus women thing. You know, I just don't, it's one of those things that's like, yeah, is this a financial, like, you know, yeah, you can save money. We are definitely not the target demo for Uber Eats, right? If you can afford it, it's harmless. Also, my entire personal, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's harmless, right? All right. Only watches The Office, bro. What? I'd say that's maybe cringe if that's like your only like your personality, all of your like media takes and all of your like media references and jokes and stuff is from The Office. No, that's cringe. The Office is overrated. I said it. I don't know that it's overrated so much as it is like it's probably like, I mean, it's just like everything else. It's like how everything is overrated, right? Like Friends is overrated. I don't know, you know? I don't know how to explain it. Also, Dwight, you ignorant slut. Hey, geek, welcome in. We're doing a every guy you will ever meet tier list. The Office is over 20 years old now. I haven't watched The Office since it left Netflix. I don't think I ever watched The Office, like, start to finish. You know, it was, like, one of those things where I would, like, watch an occasional episode. I just can't do the cringe part by myself. Like, I tried. But every single time what ended up happening is I had subtitles on and I could see, like, Michael opening his mouth to say something cringe. I would see the subtitle. And then I would nope out. I'd be like, nope, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Beans is overrated. Based French guys S tier. Oh god. Parks and Rec started the opposite of The Office. Parks and Rec is greater than okay, Parks and Rec. Mr. Beans has said that I should watch Parks and Rec. But it's the same thing. I would need a, like, emotional support person. Like, I would need somebody else watching it with me who, like, I can't be in charge of the control. You know? I can't be in control of the show. Parks and Rec is funnier. Messy hair dad wearing Vans? I don't know, man. This sound... Messy hair dad wearing Vans is, like... either kind of based or the homie. Like, what's wrong with Vans? Is there anything that's wrong with Vans? Like, is there some hidden meaning that I don't know? I'd say this is... Messy hair dad is just like... I mean, messy hair dad is just kind of... relatable. Right? Parks and Rec hits different in MAGA times. Oh god. Okay, alright. You like JD Vance? No, he's not messy hair dad. Oh wait, no, he's... okay. Next. The Contrarian. Okay. 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 Alright, listen. The Contrarian? Oh no, oh, it's back. Yeah, sorry, Shy Halud. I didn't realize that the YouTube never came back. I'm so sorry. Death penalty? No! Okay. The crackle I'm looking... No! Bad! No! Wait, way to call out tuna? No, no, no. Okay, look. I am at a weird point in my life where I know enough contrarians but I like them. Girl, we back? Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that the YouTube stream never came back. Is that just Leonard? There's so many people who are like this, bro. William. Vance is. I never said Vance is alright. That is a fucking lie, bro. Okay, I am at a weird point in my life where I like enjoy like the contrarians in my life. Oh, Vans. Oh, I just got it. I just don't. All right. Ugh, okay. You met me. Wait, I'm sorry, Testy. Hold on a second. You met me at a very Chinese time in my life. Can you elaborate on that one, friend? Girl, drop that man down to at least blocked. No, see, Marutzi, the problem is that like, okay, actually, okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me give this to you, okay? If this is a person in real life, right? Like, if like literally, if this is a person that I'm interacting with on the reg and they're literally a contrarian about everything, then yeah, I'm putting you in like either kind of cringe or like whack playlist, right? Like I will interact with you only when like I have the physical, like I have the spoons for you. You know what I mean? Online though, and it's because it is precisely because online I have the control, right? Like I can choose not to interact with you. But I want to. Because it's funny and it's content. And also sometimes I feel like I need it. If you don't have contrarians in your life, you're boring. I'm sorry. No, I think, no, the part of the problem of a contrarian is that, like, there's no thing that... It's like the person who always needs to one-up you, right? Like, they cannot... whether they're doing it earnestly or because they want to get a reaction, they have the physical need to, like, negate whatever it is that you're saying. Not... You know what I mean? I feel like that's... Like, a person who can balance that feeling with, like, knowing when it is actually, like, you shouldn't be doing that, that's the kind of person I'd be way more tolerant with, right? Yes, and that's fun, it's a game. Well, but hold on, that's the problem, though. Like, if you do that with everybody in your life, at every moment, that you just do not let up, I feel like that's... I feel like at that point, that's like that's gotta be like some kind of insecurity or some kind of like inadequacy in you, right? I watch too much Rob Nord to treat them as more than subhumans. Terminally broke is kind of cringe, but not the other kind of terminally broke. Wait, what do you mean by wait? Terminally broke is kind of cringe, but not the other kind of terminally broke. Wait, what do you mean by other kind of terminally broke? Wait, what do you mean by the other? What we call terminally broke is like not like you're poor, right? Not that like you can't afford to do the thing, but that you are constantly in that cycle of like, okay, every time I get a paycheck, like $100 goes towards like fulfilling the negative balance in your bank account, and then like the fee is for the overdraft. That's what I mean. Right? Poker player and sneakerhead are the definition of terminally broke. No, poker player and no, wait, I see what you're saying. No, I poker player and sneakerhead, I saw that, I interpreted that as more of like hobbyists. I think there's like actual gamblers on here, maybe? I saw something on there. Beans Geek's not wrong. Wait. I guess it depends on what you're interpreting, because I didn't think like poker when I thought about poker player, I didn't think like, oh, they are just like, they're like gambling addicts, right? Because I feel like they would have, you've never met some. I think that's the other part of it. I've never really met like poker players and sneakerheads. I was thinking about it in terms of like like hobbies where you spend a lot of money on, you know? They're worse than gambling addicts? Okay. Well, I mean, I'm putting them there kind of because I don't really know them. Maybe if I knew them, I'd judge them differently, right? Oh, sneakerhead will invest their entire salary into their shoes and then they're broke the rest of the month. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Then in that case, if that's the... Okay. Poker player, then I'd put that in cringe. Maybe not sneakerhead. Because again, I don't know any... I don't know, bro. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that one there. But that's the only one you're budging me on. Okay, next we have 3 rows. 3 more rows to do, bro. Let me get like. Let's go. Okay, they will refuse to pay for eating out while wearing the price of small car on their feet. Oh God. Okay. All right. Has never not worked at Verizon. Wait. Has never not worked at Verizon. What does that mean? Does that mean, like, does not climb job ladder? Wait, what does that mean? He's only worked at Verizon. He's always worked at Verizon. Well, no, I understand, but I'm trying to... Like, is that what that means? Is that no ambition? Verizon bros can be fine, but they subsist solely on commission. Stuck in a dead-end job? Okay, so stuck in dead-end job, no ambition? Sounds like no ambition. I mean... I'd say harmless. Like, or harmless, like... They're probably harming themselves, right? Like, yeah, I'd say, like, they're probably only harming themselves and, like, whatever family they want to start. Or become a part of, right? Like, yeah, I don't care. That's 50% of the US workforce. Yeah, I don't really care one way or the other. Okay, wait. C-, but wife is insanely hot for no reason. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. C-, but wife is insanely hot for no reason. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Depending on where on how like if the wife is fun to hang around, then I won't block them. Otherwise, they're getting blocked. Not blocked, but like C-, but no, C-. No, Shy Halud. Every question that you could ask about that person the answer is C-. What the fuck, Beans? This is me? You are not a C-. Shut the fuck up. The Beauty and the Beast? No, I don't... No, again, I'm not, like, when you say... Wait, hold on a second. Wait. Hold on a second. Actually, wait. Maybe I'm wrong. When they say C-, are they talking about looks? Wait, are they talking about looks or are they talking about everything? Like, because in my opinion... Because when I thought about this, I'm thinking everything about them is a C-. Their looks, their personality, how they talk to other people, how they... The meme is looks. Oh, okay. I mean, but I could be thinking too much into it, right? I'd assume so. It's gotta be looks? Oh, okay. Oh, if it's just looks? It's just looks. Okay, if it is just looks, then that's actually kind of based. Yeah, I mean, it's because he's bringing something else to the table, right? And whatever that is, even if it's something completely shallow, I guess it like, I don't know, man. If you're happy, then who gives a fuck, right? Put that on homie. You want all the notes? No, homie, I think, no. Homie is like, because here's the thing. I know some contrarians that are homies. But I wouldn't automatically put that, like, you know what I mean? If you have a friend that has messy car, like, there's no in between. Either they are somebody who is, like, a terrible person and they have a messy car, or they are a homie, right? This is more like a, like in general, that's kind of based. And then on top of it, you might know some people that are homies, I guess. Okay. Yeah, he's a, yeah, Mr. Geek is a, is the free. Mr. Geek is a French man. How did you know? Okay, every story starts with being high. Okay. Keeping in mind that this is a, we're judging this based on like my age range. We're not judging other age ranges. We're judging my age range, which is 30 to 35. Every story starts with being high. Every story starts with being high. Electric Chair 3. That is cringe. Every story, no, that is cringe. Like, if you don't have stories from, like, I don't know, your childhood, from a time when you weren't high, yeah. I'm too biased all on that one. Fuck all. No, Geek, you've told me stories where you weren't high. Come on. No judge, no jewelry, electric chair. It's even more cringe in your 40s. Yeah, I think that's right. It gets worse, right? Again, put yourself in this position. You yourself. Like, if you're not in the 20 to 25 range, or even 25 to 30 range, like, I feel like this, yeah, no. Every story starts with being high. Get out of here, bro. I was high, I just don't start by it. No, but that's what I'm... No, hold on a second. But that's not... Okay, when you say I was high, like, if you were high at the time, that might have just been, like, where you were at that point in your life. That doesn't necessarily mean being high was, like, the catalyst... No, the starting point of the story. Yeah, like you said, it's not... Yeah. Okay. Concert festival guy. Oh man, no. This is kind of based, dude. Either based or harmless. Like, I know some guys like this. Like, they are festival/concert guys. That's based, right? Like, I have no problem. Like, they are a type of guy, right? Either harmless or kind of based. I'd say based because they usually know what's happening, and you can, like, hit them up and be like, hey, like, you know, again, I know these kinds of people. We have a friend group that are, like all of these people in one friend group, and it's in one, like, group chat, and it's like, oh, hey, what, are there any good festivals? Are there any worth festivals going to this year, you know? You're telling me that the festival guy doesn't start their story but I was high? Not necessarily. Funny because most of the concert festival people I know are rave girls, very few of them are guys. That's funny, Leonard. I know two people who are like, two guys who are like that. They're very music, like that guy, the one guy I'm thinking of in particular is a huge music head, right? Alright. Aw, never changes, always happy. Okay. I know guys like this. That is absolute homie, dude. Blocked? No. Okay. No, okay, hold on. No, Jay? Never changes, always happy. Okay, I think I'm interpreting never changes, always happy as, like, they don't have, like... I hate these. Wait, what is going on? Why does everyone hate on these people? Okay, I think I'm very colored by my experience. The one guy that I know who's like this, right? He's in actually a really kind of bad spot in the sense that, like, he actually, no, I don't actually want to get into it, but, like, he's kind of in a bad spot. Let's just put it that way. But he's, you know, like, it's kind of like he's keeping himself, like, he's not denying his issues, right? Cult? Toxic positivity? Hey, yo, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Corix. You too? Oh, Corix, you. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm not saying, like, I don't think that, like, this guy is not a toxic positivity kind of guy. He's more like his personality is just, he is he can be content with with little in his life. Um and I think, I don't know. I feel like it's not, I don't know. I don't know. I would say like at the worst he's harmless. But also I don't know anybody else like him. No, hold on. I actually do know somebody who's like him, and that person was like bad. Actually, hold on. Let me think about this. Okay, hold on. I think the part of the problem is that I know somebody who's like the exact opposite but fits in this category. I think I've actually told this story on stream. It's like the friend that the guy that my friend, that one of my really good friends from high school, she got married to this guy, and he was this guy. And the problem with never changes always happy is that like literally there's no ambition. There's no ambition, there's no will to change. There's no drive or desire to get their shit together in order to like get the things that they say they want, right? Time to join the Twitch side of the forest? Nice, Mr. Miser. Welcome in. The man is cringe. You need to put him in cringe. But that one is cringe. You know, okay. I see. I honestly think that never change is always happy. I think in concept is cringe. I just happen to know somebody who's like homie level, right? Some of them are just content, to be honest. Get to a spot where they're legit comfortable and that's it. I don't mind them. Nobody's like that. He's happy, but he's unmotivated. I think the thought, okay, here's where it becomes cringe. Okay, I think, and this is here's where it becomes cringe. When presumably they have goals, or they're expected to do goals, or they're pushed into doing those goals. Like, they're pushed into getting married. They're pushed into buying a house, right? But they don't have that drive to actually change their life. So because of that, it's like on their family to bear the burden of them, right? And in that way, that's cringe. They're conflict avoidant, right? In that case, that's absolutely cringe, yeah. Okay, y'all have convinced me. I'm putting them there. But the person who I would have put in homie, like, the thing with him is that he's not, he doesn't involve anybody. Like, he doesn't have a family. He doesn't have a kid. He's not currently dating anybody. If he was dating somebody, I could absolutely see him, like, making a change in his life, but I just don't have, he just isn't dating anyone, right? Cringe for their partner and friends because, yeah, life is boring, right? He makes decent money, he's just there, and enjoying it, taking it slow. Deep down, he kind of made a choice to take it slow and easy, and they're pretty great, right? If they're like that, then Electric 4, Return of Ride the Light, Electric Chair 4, no. Okay, next, always holding a monster. Ah, I see, we have found Chris Speaks. We have found Chris Speaks. We have found Chris Speaks. You know, I would put them in harmless, but I'm pretty sure that they are harming themselves, right? Like, I'm pretty sure they're harming themselves, right? I think in general, though, like, the people that I know who are always holding a monster, I feel like they've historically been homies. Is Chris really a monster addict? Okay, wait, let me put it in perspective for you, okay? Let me put it in perspective for you. He has said, Chris has gone on record several times to say that if he were to ever be sponsored by somebody, he would want it to be Monster, because that's like the one product that he constantly, like, consumes. Like, the only reason he's been apparently cutting back on monsters is because it's been costing more. I think there's some kind of program that allows him to, like, recycle those cans for a little bit of money back, and they've made it difficult for him to do that, so he isn't like... So essentially, effectively, his monster addiction is costing him more, and so on solely that basis, he's been cutting back on the monsters. Energy drinks are so gross, though. I can't stand any drink that has the it's like the aspartame stuff. It's like I can't stand that aftertaste. Yeah, in Poland there's a program that charges you per can to return. Oh yeah, and to return those cans you need to find a special like a vending machine or something, right? Chris speaks he's gonna have a kidney stone so large he will shatter like a sheet of ice. Oh no. I just drink coffee like a goddamned American. I think something happened recently where that vending machine has just become more... I don't remember all the details, but it's just become more inaccessible to him. I don't drink energy drinks in cans. I moved on to packets of energy drink powder and never looked back. What the f... Monster's the only drinkable canned one because it used erythritol and not aspartame. I just used meth? Jesus, BB. White Monster is as American as the bald. Look, I'll try a Monster. I think my problem is that, like, I remember drinking energy drinks in college, and I don't think I ever, like, went back. Like, because I just switched to, like, coffee, you know? I don't like... It's cheaper than coffee and lasts longer. Hey, Eon, welcome in. We're doing a every guy you will ever meet tier list. For anyone who's just joining us. Also, hey, real quick, since we're here and we're here, right? Please like the stream. I'm about to drop the link in chat. And, like and subscribe and follow and all of that shit. Okay. There you go. That's the link. Okay. I just cooked the caffeine on a spoon with my favorite lighter and get that shit right in the veins. Okay. Alright. Can proudly rap fast. Oh. Honestly, this is kind of based. I'm always very impressed by people. Like, I feel like... I don't know about homie, but I think if you can rap fast and like do the thing where you can is it called, what is it called? Is it freestyling? Where like I had a friend like that in high school where like we would like toss shit at him. Like we would seed him with like topics and like, phrases, and he would like incorporate it. And it's like Mr. Bean's taking notes right now. Learn lyrics to rap god. A good old seeding. I don't know what it's called, okay? Give us your best rap. No, I'm not. Nope. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I could not do it. Okay, alright. Next. Little cross earrings. Okay, I don't have context for this. What am I missing here? What are little cross ear... Like, what is this archetype that I am... Jail? Cringe? Wait, little cross earrings. Men. What are we talking about? Okay, I like that the first picture, the first picture that comes up is like this guy. Cross earrings on a guy, cringe on a woman, goth baddie. Yeah, this is very specifically men. This is guys. He's right. Is this the fucking 90? I don't know. Nope, we're dropping frames. We're dropping frames. We should be back. Nope, we are maybe not back. Yo, what the fuck's going on today, bro? Okay, we might be back. We might be back. Refresh your stream, guys. Refresh your stream so that the chat, so that you're back with chat. Okay. Refresh. Refresh. Death penalty. Okay. Next. Where did you move to that the internet is this bad? No, this is the first day. Like, oh, that's right, Mary. You asked me this earlier. Where I'm in North Carolina now. This is the first time that it's been like that. I don't know what's going on. It like entirely cut out earlier. I don't know what's happening. Okay, YouTuber. YouTuber's like... Just say the better Carolina. Zero issues here for some reason. YouTuber could be either or, right? Like, YouTuber... Like, if it was Instagrammer, I would maybe think differently. I think YouTuber's kind of fine, right? Cringe. Now, YouTuber's, like, harmless. Like, that's... They can be cringe, they can be based, right? Yeah. Okay. Tyler, the Creator fan. I don't know enough about Tyler, the Creator, to know if their fans are cringe. I think I might, like... What era Tyler, the Creator? I have no idea. Now it's fine. Yeah, refresh your stream, guys. Stop coping. No, wait, I'm serious. I don't know enough about Tyler, the Creator to know if, like, their fans are cringe. Like, I'm genuine. I could not name you a single, like, song of theirs. Right, how is the no homo guy not in cringe? Because wait, where did I put them in? Because I'm giving them that, like, I'm giving them the grace because they could just be, like, not self-actualized yet. Actually, no, you know what? Hold on. Why did wait, does anyone remember why I ultimately put them in harmless? Because I think... No, oh, okay, I think that should have been there, yeah, sorry. Now let's talk about YouTube. Oh, nah, I don't care. Okay, Tyler, the Creator, I'm gonna abstain from this one. Because you said you're okay with homophobe. No, I did not say that. God damn it. Okay, alright. Gym Guy. Gym Guy. If that's their only personality, I'd put them with the Patagonia Peter. Right? You gotta add the guy who gets obsessed with every hobby he starts and frequently starts new hobbies. Oh, that's a good one, actually. Gym Guy you just never see because they're in the gym all the time. Oh, that's true. Okay, hold on. Let me add that one because I think that's a good one. What did you say? What did you say? Let's see what you said again, Acriel. You said with every new hobby starts new hobbies all the time. Let's reduce the size of this font. I'm gonna add that, and we're gonna add that to the list. They're always the best dudes to get fit with. I feel like the Gym Guy takes steroids. Maybe. I guess I don't. I really don't know enough of these people. I think that in concept, I think that they're like they can go either way, right? Yeah, I mean, I would put them in like this category, right? Like the Patagonia Peter. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna add this one. How much does Gym Guy talk about his creatine powder and maxing out his reps? Yeah, I think that's kind of the... I like how also they've used like a slightly... I don't know if you can see this on... Oh, you can see this on stream. They've used like a slightly gray background. That's crazy, bro. Okay, why wouldn't you use white? Okay, anyways, obsessed with every new hobby, starts new hobbies all the time. Honestly, this person is... tiring. this person's tiring. Because, like, obsessed, like, I feel like everybody who's like this will try to get you into it. It's like obsessed with a new show that they're into, and you have to watch it, or you are like, you know, you're behind, man. Like, you can't interact with them without them trying to get you into their hobby, right? I'd say death penalty for that guy. No, I'd say either blocked or like whack playlist, right? Like I am only interacting with you when, like, if the stars align and we are currently you are currently obsessing with my hobby, I'll tolerate you for, like, you know, oh, there's somebody's gonna join me for, like, you know, the 2 weeks that you're gonna be into this for, you know? I'm not gonna take them seriously at all. Like, when they say, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, absolutely, I'm gonna sign up for 6 months of this program or whatever the fuck, I'm gonna be like, okay, good for you. And then just, like, let them do their thing. And then, you know, that dude is homie category for you? Really? Why? Okay, the cinephile. The cinephile? Oh, this is a good one. The cinephile is not... Okay, the cinephile... Okay, listen. The cinephile is a really interesting one because it's like they can be in any of these 3 categories. I was that dude? No. Homie for real? No. Definitely not homie. Definitely not homie. Because here's the thing, right? They're not harmless. The problem is they are never harmless. They're either kind of based or they're kind of cringe. You know? Cinephile denotes, like, you mean implies being pretentious? Like, yeah, maybe excellent if you see them every so often. I think that's part of the problem. Is like you can... Okay. The thing is, okay, hold on. I'm just parking them here for right now, okay? The problem with the cinephile is that they are useful if you want to know what to watch. You can ask them and you will get reasonably good recommendations. They are insufferable if you're asking them about, like, a movie that you might have liked, right? Why do you think I was so excited you were getting into Twin Peaks? That's different, though. I'm not, like, I think that there's a difference between, like, how haven't you seen The Seventh Seal? Yeah, like, I'm not even talking about those, like, okay, like, sometimes I'll talk about shows and movies that I just did not watch when I was a child, or I didn't watch growing up, or I even watched as an adult, and people would be like, oh my god, how did you not watch this? How have you still not watched this? And that's not what I think of when I think of cinephile, because that's just like, oh, the peer pressure, right? Oh, we should watch that soon, or you should totally watch that because I think you'd like it. No, this is, when I think of the cinephile, I think of somebody who has watched a lot of movies, who knows how to analyze movies, who has opinions on every single movie he's ever watched and can break it down. And on one hand, it's like, you know what? I might actually go to that guy for suggestions, but you know what I'm not going to do? Is I'm not going to talk about a movie that I actually care about with them. Like, I'm not going to talk about it. Because I know that when they disagree with me, it will be like, actually, you're wrong for liking it. I would say, like, overall cringe. Overall cringe. It's like okay, you know what? This is like the vegan thing, or like the self-titled intellectual thing, right? But, like, if you are somebody who likes movies and gives your opinion when asked, but doesn't make them feel like they're a bad person for liking, like, a shit movie, or like for liking a movie that's, like, under, like, you know, under, like, 6.0 on IMDb or something, you know what I mean? Oh, you like that? Looks at you judgingly. Yeah, sir. Like, I don't have a problem with people who like good films and, like, you know, cinema and all that shit, right? Okay, skater. I don't know many skaters. I'd say, like, maybe harmless. Skater in 30s? Skater? I don't know. I don't know any skaters. I haven't known any skate. I'd say harmless. I will make you feel bad for liking MCU. Oh no. 30 to 35? Yeah. No, Tim Pool is not a skater. No. Well, no, like no. Like, that's not his, like, number one personality trait, right? Man, you know what I need is I need a... No, it's not neutral. That can be neutral. Most of my friends are skaters. They just drink beer, skate, and play street hockey. I mean, I think that they could be... I mean, they could go either direction. I don't know. Even at 30 to 35, like, I'd be okay with skaters, right? He's what kids call a poser? Oh! Hell yeah! He was a skater, man. He looked middle-aged, man. He did try picking up a woman by flashing his private skate park, to be honest. Wait, what? Fuck farm. I need to... I'm adding those today. I'm adding those today. I'm doing it today. Okay. Next. Excited for his birthday, in brackets, is 27. Okay. I don't know. This is either based or, like, homie. That is... It's cute. Where's farmers on the list? Oh, we'll put farmers on there. Homie. Yeah, this is a homie. This is somebody... Okay, you know what? Actually, I think that this is, like, the good version of the... or, like, you know, the better version of the... where is it? Of the never change is always happy. You know? Like... Wait, why am I getting question marked? What did I say? More dudes need to be excited for birth. Yeah. The woman version is annoying. Are you talking about people who, like, make it into, like, a birthday week kind of deal? Because that's kind of different, right? I don't know. When I think about this person, I think about people who, like, you know, they're planning something for themselves. They're, like, you know, they're excited about the fact that, you know, they're having a day that's gonna be about them, right? I stopped celebrating my birthday at, like, 13. I know for some people, their birthdays don't really matter to them, you know? Birthday week screams spoiled as fuck to me. Yeah, no, birthday week, but that's what I mean, though, is that, like, that when Acriel said the woman version of this is annoying, that's what I was thinking of, was, like, birthday week people. Yeah, it's joyous. I think that's kind of like, it doesn't really mean anything, but it's just nice that you're taking care of yourself in that way. It's not an obligation, obviously, you know? But, I wouldn't really call it whimsical. Okay, wait, hold on. What was the thing that somebody said we need... Oh, farmers. We'll add farmers, okay? Let me add farmers. In the meantime, let's do the next one. Yeah, I was talking about the spoiled everything on this day week is about me people. Yeah, no. Birthday week people need the gulag category. Well, but see, here's the thing is that, like, I think it is... I think that the trope is true. Like, I don't think I know any guy that would do a birthday week. Right? Like, I don't know that I'm sure that they exist, but I would say that, like, me, and I would just hazard a guess and say most of people in chat, like, I don't think y'all know any guy that's done a birthday week. You might not know many women who've done birthday week, right? But I don't know. It just feels like a way more woman-coded thing to me. Okay, I'm getting farmer in there. Birthday week Disney adult. Oh god. No, but see again, woman. We need a version of this, but for women. If somebody can find a woman version of this, this would be good like thing to do for next stream. Okay, next. Sports fan. This could be either or. This could be either or. I don't care. I don't care either way. Like, I'm not a sports fan. I'm not gonna begrudge you if you're a sports fan. I don't care if you make it your personality. I'll indulge in some of the jokes. Like, one of the jokes that I would always get is, like, Clemson Tigers versus, like, USC, like, Carolina, oh my god, the Carolina Cox. How rabid of a sports fan. Sports fan is harmless. If you're like rioting in the streets because your favorite football or cricket team lost, then I think that's different. But I think that's not fan at that point. That's just like fanatic. Clemson is better though. Oh, I agree. Clemson is better. But there were so many times where like I would say, yeah, I like Clemson, and I'd get people like jokingly telling me like, leave my house immediately. You know, if you ever broke anything over sports, like if you go out into the street, that's my like, yeah. If you punched a hole in your wall, okay. But I wouldn't put that, you know, that's different, right? That's amazing. Beans showing her state pride. Okay. Jargon Jimbo. The fuck is a Jargon Jimbo? What the fuck is a Jargon Jimbo? What's Jargon Jimbo? Do I want to Google this? Jargon Jimbo. Oh, this is like an actual thing. What? Someone who only talks in jargon? They use big words quite often in substitution for semantically equivalent words. Like on God, for real type shit. Wait, big words? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that one until somebody can link me a description. I dig a guy who understands why I've only ever been a Lions fan, but I won't punch someone over it. That definition sounded like something Jargon Jimbo would say. Wait, is Jargon Jimbo like an actual person? That's crazy. Like, this is not the first time. Like, somebody else put, like, Courage... Like, whoever made this put, like, Courage JD in it. And Courage JD is, like, an actual YouTuber. And it's like, why would you put this in there? Okay. Conspiracy theorist. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, listen. Okay? At this point in my life, blocked. I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm not dealing with this shit, bro. You're not death penalty worthy, okay? Like, you're like jokingly death penalty worthy, not actual. You're like, wait, gallows? No, no, no. Whoever said like electric chair 4, you know, I'm thinking of like, you know, I keep using words like elucidate. Okay, open and often horoscope hater. Wait, there are people who are open and often horoscope haters? This is so specific. Why is this a thing? Wait. What is this? Why is this a thing? Is this a thing? Horoscope haters are based? Well, no, but hold on a second. I think a lot of people in chat might be horoscope haters. Like, you know, or think that they're like more than harmless, right? They're like harmful, but like open and often? I don't think I know anybody who's like that. You need to meet horoscope people to understand them? Wait, if you're talking about people, no, but no, 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 no. When I think of people who actually truly believe in horoscopes, I also put them in the same category of like they are also crunchy people. They're crunchy people. They're anti-vax. They're like all the shit, right? But like I wouldn't describe people who hate on those people as like horoscope haters. I would describe them as like normal. You know? Like regular people. Like a little more than the average idiot, you know? Like yeah, no, like they're not like I wouldn't call I wouldn't call people who criticize crystal mommies, I wouldn't call them crystal mommy haters. Right? No, I'm saying there's something more to this because why are you hating on horoscopes? They've just been traumatized by getting involved with it. This is awful. It's so specific. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me catch up. They hate those crystal moms. I used to be a horoscope hater until I realized I was a put off. Then I just let it go. Yeah, I don't know. They're legit the worst. I mean, sure, but like my problem, Geek, is that I wouldn't describe you as a horoscope hater. You know what I mean? Like, you could probably say that a lot of people are bad. I wouldn't describe you as a horoscope hater, right? Maybe it's like r/atheist levels of hate, like trying to prove it doesn't exist. Yeah, well, you get back to us and you get dumped over horoscope. I am. It's the woo shit. No, I understand what y'all are trying to get to. Like, it would be like seeing open and often MLM hater. You know what I mean? Like, that just kind of means that you're smart. Like, because people who genuinely believe in horoscopes there's something wrong. There's something wrong going on there. Like, you have gotten manipulated, right? Does that make sense? These are men that got cheated on by a Scorpio? Oh, I think that one is for the horoscope believers. I think that, that actually makes sense. Like, if they think that if they start doing this thing where it's like, okay, all of the women that I've ever dated that like it went bad, they were all Scorpios, bro. Like, that actually sounds like a horoscope believer. They just happen to hate like people who are under certain signs or something, right? Horoscope haters are like people that are like Reddit atheists that are basically annoying about any whimsy, non-serious shit. Think like when women play around with tarot cards or horoscope for fun, then you shit on them hard for it. Ooh. You know what? Actually, like, the tarot stuff would make sense. Like, if people were, like, hating on people who, like, play around with shit. Like, not actually believing it. I don't know. I almost don't want to comment on this, because this is such a weird, specific one. As you fucking should. I mean, it's like in the list for horoscope fans. It's for normal people, it's whatever. For the horoscope folks, sacrilege. Right. You should shit on these people. I think, like... No! Okay, geek. No, but, like, this is the thing. I don't know, bro. Okay, I'm thinking too much about this. I'm gonna cook on this one. I'll come back to that, okay? Actually, no. I should put that here. I'll come back to that one. Okay. Wants to be a DJ and makes zero progress. Okay, you... Probably blocked. Are these icks? Hey, Jussel. They're not icks so much as... Like, no, not necessarily icks. Like, I am considering my experiences, like, right? Old Seller. It's just messing around, like, doing quizzes on which Disney character are you. Yeah. Old Yeller. No, not Old Yeller, no. But, like, I'm probably not, well, not blocked. I think it would be more like whack playlist, where, like, I'll be like, okay, brother, good luck with that. You know, let me know. Let me know when you drop your first album. Good job, bud. Like, you got a new set. You know, are you doing anything? Have you gotten any gigs? No? Okay. Have you put out any music? No. Like, you know, I know people who are trying to be DJs. right? Like, and when I think of make zero progress, I don't think of like I'm not thinking of people who are actually trying but are not gaining traction, because that's really hard to get, like the traction. I feel like a lot of it is like who you know and luck. But people who actually don't put any effort in, apart from like buying things, right? Also never give them the aux. Oh god. Depends on how many mixtapes they sneak you in while you're not watching. If they play their own shit run, I don't know enough people like this, to be honest. I think this is like one of those things. This is like the never changes always happy. Not never changes always happy, but like this is like the aspirational person, like the person who says like I'm gonna do this, bro, and never makes any progress towards doing it. At some point, it's like, okay, you're not serious, right? Okay, next, CrossFit guy. I think. No, I think, yeah, CrossFit guy is in blocked. Okay. Sorry, CrossFit enjoyers. If you go to the gym, and if I ask like, okay, you go to, like, you know, you're going to the gym, and they make a point to say like, oh no, I don't do the gym, I do CrossFit. I think if it, like, I think if I see the distinction, if you feel like you have to make the distinction because you want to separate yourself from like people who are getting fit, I don't know. If it's like an unprompted thing, oh, what kind of stuff do you do? Oh, I do CrossFit. Okay, that's fine, you know? I do something pretty close to CrossFit. No, but like I think, but do you know what I mean? Because I've met these people. I've met people because when I had my gym arc, there were people like that in there where they would make it a point to say that they did CrossFit, you know. I had a guy strong-arm me into buying his mixtape. I played that shit, bro. Only made Olympics part of one song, and the rest was just songs from Jay-Z and Drake. I know. I think if you're do CrossFit, you're not necessarily like, that's not your personality. You know what I mean? You don't feel the need to correct people. I mean, Blocked is really like, I'd say they're on whack playlist, right? Okay, 90s rap fan. I don't know. That seems kind of like, what's wrong with that? That's harmless. Is that a problem? I'm not necessarily like a rap historian, or like I don't know. Is there something specifically unique to 90s rap that I need to know that seems based for me? I mean, yeah, it's harmless. It's harmless. Like, I don't know enough about rap to say like, oh yeah, that's based, right? I'm putting it in harmless. Okay. How much would you suck dick for? Okay. Who are we thinking of? What does this mean? How much would you suck dick for? Is this this is just a normal question? Wait, what does this mean? If you're not a 90s rap fan, is a no-go for me? Wait, okay, seriously, what is this? Wait, what is this? How much would you suck dick for? $19.99 on a Tuesday? Closeted conservative, like, yeah, well, what are we talking about here? Are we talking about somebody who is like trying to gauge, like, what? I'm confused. Who is this person? What is the context? You know? Is it like a bunch of guys like asking themselves how much money it would take before they would be like bi-curious? Or not bi-curious, but like, you know, experimental? They just randomly... Is it the people who ask these... It's the people who ask these questions in groups? No, but Jasul, like, I feel like there's a point behind the question. This is not just a question that's meant to spark... I don't feel like this is a question that's meant to be like an icebreaker or to spark discussion. I feel like there's a point behind the asking of the question, and I'm just trying to figure out what that point is. Right? If he's a homie, he knows it's for free. Gaycation! It's either a where's my hug at or hee hee guys, would you suck dick for 100k, 200k? I don't know. There's usually type of person who asks it. Right. The point is how much to be gay. Oh, okay. That makes it a little easier to think about. How much to be gay? I think maybe that's like... I think that's maybe kind of cringe, right? Because, like, you're... In general, like... I don't know. I think my initial thought would be that's kind of cringe. The point is, are they rich enough to get head? I don't know. I'm deciding gaycation, cringe as fuck, probably voted MAGA. I think that they're... Right, I feel like there's, like, judgment in there. But maybe, I don't know. Okay, the full weeb and the half weeb. Alright, chat, be honest. Be honest. Type 1 in chat if you are a full weeb. Type 2 in chat if you are a half weeb. Type 3 in chat if you are neither. Go ahead. I'm waiting. 2. Okay. 1 in chat if full weeb. 2 in chat if half weeb. 3 in chat if no weeb. What if I'm a quarter weeb? You can say 4. The fuck is a half weeb? Full weeb are degenerates? Okay, that's 0 for you. Or that's like 3 for you. 1. Okay. I mean, I guess like these two... I don't know if, like, I care. Does being part Japanese auto-weebify me? That's a good call. I thought you... Can that? I thought that it... No, I think you just don't count. Because I think the whole point of a weeb is that you're not Japanese. Or that you're not, like, even part Japanese, right? My kids are watching that comic. I got reincarnated as a slime right now, so like 1... Okay, 1.5. I guess like half weeb is a fan of certain anime and manga. I don't think I have a problem with either. I'd say definitely a half weeb is harmless at most, right? Full weeb is like they could be cringe, but I think they're just like harmless, you know? Okay. Just to be clear, if you start doing the nerd run, we should be allowed to euthanize you. Oh my god. No. Okay, bad. Do not. Okay, always kidding. Okay, this is insufferable. No. I cannot stand these kind of people. Like, always kidding? No. 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 Under the jail. Hold on. It depends if they're super into solo leveling in One Piece, it's okay. If it's only like high school isekai, then yeah. I mean, sure. But then that's when you're putting on like all these like conditions on it, you know? And a lot of these are like they could change if there are certain conditions, right? Stand for something, you insincere child. This is why you're not allowed to know. That's amazing. Okay, alright. Fantasy footballer. I don't know enough of these people to know. My initial vibe is that it can be cringe if, like, that's your personality. But, like, I don't know. I don't know enough about fantasy football to know, like, if this is, like... Is this, like, the poker player situation, right? My initial vibe is... cringe. Like, I think if you casually enjoy fantasy football, maybe you're okay. If it's your entire personality, maybe that's more cringe. I don't know. I'll park that there for now. Okay. Fantasy football is D&D for jocks. It's fine. Oh, okay. If it's like that. If there's... wait, are there stakes? Are there stakes to it? Like, not stakes, but like... You know, not... No, wait. Is it like poker player or what? I'm sure you can make money off it. I don't think that's... I think a lot of things you can make money off, right? Or like with D&D, you can like sink a lot of money into D&D, you know what I mean? Sometimes? Okay, I'll put it in harmless then. Yeah, if it's more of like just like a hobby, then I don't care. It's like the sports fan, right? It's like at that point it's just like sports fan. Okay. We're almost done, I say. We only have like 1.5 rows to go, okay? Says females unironically. I feel like... Okay, can they be reformed? Can they be reformed? I feel like that goes next to photographer-only girls, you know? Like, that goes along with Elon fam. I feel like jail is where they belong, right? Everyone who uses females or female to talk about high-value men should get the same treatment as full weebs. When I hear someone say females, I either think anti-trans or hates women. Yeah, I think jail is, like, good category for them, okay? I think if you say femcel or femoid, you have a better shot of reformation. Really? Them, they're never close enough for these. What's wrong with females? Oh wait, Kuyamaya, are you asking that unironically or what? I don't know if you're asking that unironically or what. Like if you're asking that as a translation thing, you know what I mean? Because like the thing, if it is a genuine question, right? When people say females especially in America online, right? Oh, you get it? Okay, no, okay, alright, I'm just checking. If you call females, yeah, just not chronically online, yeah, that's fair. Okay, quiet but always invited. I feel like this is homie territory, right? Like, I feel like this is homie territory. Like, you are there because of, like, some, like, pretty awesome thing about you. I feel like this is just automatic. We don't need to think about this too hard, right? Okay. Hold on. Coke guy. Okay, hold on. Coke guy. What does Coke guy mean? What is Coke? Like drug Coke? Or like cocaine Coke? Or like they are a Coke guy? Like they Coca-Cola? Because Coke guy is like block. Yeah, absolute block. Easy block. The quiet guy's either the drug dealer or the guy who's gonna bring something or help you clean. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wait, block both? Wait, what do you mean block? Oh, block if both, right. Party plug. Cocaine. Coke guy and Diet Coke girly. No, stop! Coke guy, not enough? Death penalty? Jesus. No, I would just block them, you know? I don't think they need to go to jail. Pepsi view sniffer. Where's the Elmo sugar? Where's the Elmo? Wait, Coke is the one that you sniff, right? There you go. Okay, listen. It doesn't matter what type of Coke it is. Both are extremely annoying. Speaking of, hold on. Speaking of, I had a roommate once who spent all his rent money on cocaine and exotic tarantulas. Those are two very specific things. Did Beans just leave to do a bump? No, I did. I went to do the other kind of... Okay. Alright, we're almost done. Cokehead are the most fucking obnoxious people on drugs. It's a shitty drug for shitty people with shitty music taste. I don't know anything about that. Would not know anything about that. I'm a very boring person. And she's experienced enough to always being her second alibi? Huh? Okay. Alright, well, so let me make sure that, like... Oh, okay, alright, cool. Competitive gamer. Like, wait, when they say competitive gamer, are we talking about, like esports? Coke guys are the equivalent of feet lover when it comes to drugs? Like, okay, wait, somebody define what a competitive gamer is. Like, esports, right? Or am I thinking something different? Actually here, I'm gonna put that here. We'll think about it, okay? Me? Do you... Competitive... What is a competitive gamer? Tryhard guy? Like somebody who wants to rank in the games that they play, maybe? Like... Or what? I'm very competitive. I don't think that that's it. I think that they mean, like, professionally. I feel like they mean professionally. You know? Okay. Incel. I'm blocking you. Sorry. I don't know, you ever beat someone who's very good at fighting games? Isn't that like sore loser? I would say a tryhard gamer is someone who competes in a tournament very competitively. They take the game seriously. They know the ins and outs of games. Jail? No. I think incels are like... Because... Okay, no, actually, hold on. Wait. No, incel at 30 to 35? Okay, no. Incel at 30 to 35? Jail. Like, if that... I'm not talking about the state that you are in. Like, if you are actually involuntarily celibate, that's one thing. If you are an incel, jail. I was giving leeway to, like, young guys, you know? But at this age, jail. I'm very competitive when it comes to fighting games. I just haven't played them in a while because I've gotten bored of playing them. You had a losing streak to end it, didn't you? God damn. You don't have to call them out like this. Okay. Furry. Ooh. That's a good one. I don't really care about furries. I think that they have an understandably bad rap. I'd say... But I don't think I could put them in harmless, though. I think it's like... I don't know. Been spending some time with furries in Stellaris community, and I kid you not, there's a lot of clinical autism. I'd say harmless. I'd say the average... Okay, I'd say your average furry guy is, like, harmless. You know? I think we think about, like, when people think about, like, furries, they kind of go in for, like, the disgust. And it's like, okay, that's obviously not your thing. Okay, also, I forgot to add farmer. We're adding farmer now. Okay. Huge flake. Okay, huge flake is like... I feel like blocked is like an appropriate... I feel like blocked is like... I'm not doing shit with you. Like, if you flake... No. If it's a huge flake, yeah, no. I'm blocking you, bro. Explain what it means. So a flake is somebody who they don't they commit to things and then will like flake out at the last moment. You know? Yeah, basically. Like 10 minutes before you're supposed to be getting ready to go to the thing, they're like, "Oh man, something came up." And that's like every time you do something with them. Or like enough times where it's like you aren't serious. Like you know what I mean? Like at some I think everybody I feel like a lot of people go through phases where they are just like flaky, right? And I would say that for most of those people who like eventually get better at that kind of shit, it's like they realize what their limits are. They realize that when they realize not to commit to the thing, right? Sounds like depressed people I know. No, see, no. That's why I'm giving the leeway, right? I'm giving the leeway because, like, I've been flaky. So, like, I've definitely been flaky, right? But now I feel like at this point in my life, right? I just don't commit. Either I don't commit to the thing, right? Like, I realize when I'm saying, hey, we should get together for coffee, I don't actually say, I try not to say that if I actually don't mean on following it up, right? Or especially with people who I know we both can be flaky, like I'll say, okay, like I'll be honest and say, hey, you gotta like get me out of, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm probably gonna not want to get out that day. You're gonna have to like, and you know, it's a mutual thing. Like they know and I know, like we both have to gin each other up to like put on clothes that day. You know what I mean? Like people who said they'd upload debate and never did, that's flaky, isn't it, Ice Beans? Mr. Geek, you are not the person to be saying that thing. Where's your fucking Poland interview? Your Polish interview, brother. Also, I think that debate is now like a year old. I legitimately think we had it in March of last year, bro. Okay, blocked. AAA gamer. Wait, AAA gamer? What does that mean? Is that... Wait, what does AAA gamer mean? She's waiting for it to become vintage? Okay, hold on. Is that Red Radius?
Honestly, I'm glad that he's happy. I just wish that he was sad.
Ice Beans flaking once again. Oh, that reminds me. That actually reminds me. I found out where
Ice Beans flaking once again.
Thanks, Lauren. I found out, by the way, where the Ben Shapiro alert is. I forgot that I had made it. I'd forgotten that I made it like 86 bits. So I did update the dono menu, okay? Okay, AAA gamers are people who won't play anything unless it's a AAA title. Okay, like God, oh, Rez is the Flake. Rez is the Flake. Okay, that's kind of cringe. That's cringe. I'm not, like, doing anything. I'm not, like, there's not gonna be super huge stakes, I think. Right? You only play Assassin. Yeah, that's kind of, that's just, like, cringe. Let's not, like, anything cringe. Ringler? The fuck is a Ringler? Huh? Madden gamers so much worse. Oh, bro. FIFA? FIFA gamers? Wait, what's a Ringler? Someone who wouldn't touch Hollow Knight? Okay, yeah, fair enough. They would have never played Hollow Knight? Okay, that's crazy. Wait, what is a Ringler? I'm seeing just, like... I'm seeing, like, fucking, like, companies and shit. Okay, I don't know what this is. I'm moving it down. Rave Glover? Beans with the cheapest internet in all of the Carolinas. Did I have another F? Bro, what the fuck is happening, bro? Put the AAA in execution because they wouldn't play Hollow Knight? No, I just think that that's... Okay, that's just kind of cringe. I don't think it's like a deal break. I'm not gonna block them for it. Someone must go. Okay, wait, what was this? What was this weird one? What is Rave Glover? A Rave Glover is a performer who wears white or black gloves equipped with small color-changing LED lights on their fingertips to create mesmerizing choreographed light shows. What the fuck? Huh? What?
Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth.
They're one-trick ponies? Okay. I guess I don't know. I don't care. Mr. Geek is this one? I don't care. What if they genuinely just do not like Hollow Knight and think the art style is Newgrounds shit? Oh no, Acreal. Oh, same one? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, is this such a huge thing that, like, it means that, like... Is this such a huge thing that it deserves a category on here? They walk up to people on drugs and do that? Remember, this is someone 30 to 35 and that is their personality? I think that's kind of the right, is this such a huge thing that, like... I don't know. In a rave, I'm the dude who's in a corner tripping on a tree. I mean, kind of. Okay. I mean, I don't think I care. I mean, I guess it's a little cringe, but, like, ultimately harmless, right? I don't think I care. I don't care. Weed personality. Weed personality. Now, weed personality is cringe. If weed is your personality, that is cringe. I think you can have, like, okay, you know, like Mr. Mumbles is somebody who has, like, a weed theme stream, but weed isn't, I wouldn't say that weed is his personality, you know what I mean? Homies? Nah, bro. If literally everything you talk about revolves around weed, no. Bro, you just need to try this sticky penis kush OG and then you'll understand. No, that is cringe. They try to pick women up on drugs up with the gloves? Oh. Oh, so wait, this is like an actual thing. Wait, if this is an actual, like... Okay, if this is like... okay, if they're not actually harmless... If they're not actually harmless, then I'm moving them down to blocked. But, like, okay, here, let's put them in whack playlist. If that is, I think whack playlist is probably a better thing, right? Weird cures cancer, bro. It's natural. How can it be bad? Okay, crypto guy, real. Crypto guy, real. Crypto Guy Real, I think, belongs down here in the Elon fan photographer only girls, says females are unironically redneck but lives in the city, incel group. You must have smoked sativa before. You need to try an indica. Death? No, not death. No, not death. No, not death. I feel like death, like, I feel like the person who we put in here, like, I feel talk shit while walking backwards, like, I feel like this person is death, right? Oh, dang, I was like 30 seconds behind. Yes, death. You might need to refresh, guys, because of the drop that we had earlier. You just refresh. Okay. We're almost done. Real to bro. Wait, real to bro? Wait, what is a real to bro? Like, are they just trying to sell you on real estate all the time or some shit? Or, like, they are always, like, wheeling and dealing? Like, what are we talking about? Because I would say, like, whack playlist, right? Like, they're definitely not, like, I'm limiting my interaction. They're crypto bros too, really? I mean, okay, realistically speaking, I feel like they would be blocked. Like, I would block them at some point because I'd be like, you're too fucking annoying, right? Real to brew. Yeah, real to brew. We need a real to brew. Always on a boat. Always on a boat. Always on a boat. Man, that's just like zesty, or that's just like, I don't know, they choose to spend their time on a fucking boat. Like, I don't know. I think that's alright. Cause I need a homie with a boat. Boat, fishing boat, or yacht, just like a huge range. I think when you think about like guys who are like that, I wouldn't say yacht. I would think like fishing boat or speedboat, you know? I would say most likely the latter. I would say that's at the worst it's like harmless, you know? I think that's fine. You're just on a fucking boat, you know? I don't know. I'll take a rubber dinghy. Mr. Geek, he's not content with having gone out into the country and living like a farmer for a while. Now he wants to do like the boat experience. Would you live on like a houseboat? Drug dealer? Never gets drunk, in brackets, always drinking. Does that, I'm assuming that means they have a high tolerance? Hiding evidence in international waters boat? Close to Calais? Yeah. Nah, in the south. Ooh, okay. Never gets drunk, always drinking. At this age, I think that's a red flag. I feel like that is a red flag. If you're always drinking, high functioning, how... I'm not gonna block you, I think. It kind of depends on how you are. I would be very concerned for you if you were my friend, right? Like, you have an alcohol problem, right? That's an yeah, I mean, it's an alcoholic, right? It's red flag for sure. I wouldn't say that I'm, like, blocking you over it. For a partner, it's awful. For a friend, it's kind of okay. Yeah, I would agree, Todd. I would agree. Okay. Weirdly handy. Okay, this is also jail. This is also jail. You should block them. They're unwell and want friends. I think if I think it's one of those situations where I would eventually judge, like, I think I would make an assessment on how much of a drag they are in my life. Oh wait. Wait. You're right, Acriel. No. You're right. Weirdly handy? No, dog. Weirdly handy is like the homie, bro. No, you're right. Y'all are right. I read that as handsy. No, I read that as handsy. I totally read that as handsy. Weirdly handy? No, there's no such thing as weirdly handy. Well, no, there is a thing as the weirdly handy. I always think of like the, what's happening? German friend fridge. I always think of this guy. Wait, why? Oh god, I fucking hate... What is happening to my shit? I hate shorts. I fucking hate shorts. I didn't ask you to... I don't... How do I... Okay. Oh my god. YouTube is fucking...
Hello?
How are you, Reiner? Listen, I have a favour to ask you.
Was ist das Problem?
I have to move the fridge out of my flat. It's broken. Maybe you could give me a hand sometime? No rush on Jesus.
Have you already disconnected the electricity?
No, of course not.
Kein Problem.
Do you own that thing?
Every man should be prepared. We will secure the fridge with this before transportation.
Transportation?
I brought my trailer and have already researched the nearest disposal location. My God. This is a temporary solution for your essentials until we buy you a new fridge, which will happen today. You're a good friend, Ryder. Don't touch me. Sorry.
I feel like that is okay, weirdly handy. And or German. Yeah, that's a homie. Who's that trans woman who's always fixing shit in her tutorials? I don't know. The shorts player is yeah, the shorts player is fucking ass, bro. Alright, let's move on. We're almost done. Okay. Honda Civic with anime stickers. Okay, look. Honda Civic with anime stickers is kind of based, bro. Death penalty? No. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, I think that's kind of based. Now, I think I reserve judgment if the anime stickers are like Gooner stickers. That dude is based until you look at his search history. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm not gonna look at his search history. I think it could definitely be either or, but I feel like Honda Civic with I'm cool with that. Okay, Apple hater. Okay, listen. I just have to say, if your personality is Apple hater, bro. I think I'm... Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, okay, I was thinking about the fruit. No, I'm thinking about the fruit, bro. Wait, I'm thinking about the fruit. Angry Moose on the loose. I was okay. Angry Moose on the loose has been waiting. Wait, Angry Moose on the loose has been waiting for this exact moment, and he's just fucking let loose, bro. I'm gonna read all of this. Okay, so let me make the case why... Okay, oh no, hold on. I need, wait, I need like, hold on, give me... Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh, nope, wrong one. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, everything's fucking up, bro. Okay. Okay. So let me make the case why high-profile Apple employees should be undergoing mandatory governmentally approved torture sessions. First, we need to realize that if we want to live in prosperous and happy societies, we need to weed out bad actors, especially in power. Monopolies. It cannot be the case that when you buy a product that is highly overpriced, you automatically not acquire most fucking basic right to them, like right to repair. These worms will ask a cost of repair that exceeds price of a product. Okay, also this needs to be turned down. I need to turn this down a tad, man. I need to turn this down a tad. They will use a lot of dark money power to influence policies that will prevent you from repair. Why no one was stabbed for it, I'm asking? Those subhumans actually created software updates that was on purpose, tanking energy storage, so you little fucking sheeps were buying new phones. And let's not forget, Apple are pioneers of phones that had unremovable batteries. There is no justification for taking 30% of sales revenue on Apple Store. Please, prolonged day, painful death. Binding software to a hardware that's supposed to be of general use is Hitler-esque behavior and is responsible for decentralizing software development standards and stacks. Please get cancer. There are few good things about Apple. Products are sturdy, privacy is fine, basic security is solid. They're not as bad as Microsoft, but let's be real. If there's no just torture, then there is no justice. This is great, bro. Fucking amazing. Thank you, Angry Moose on the Loose. Okay, I think you've convinced me. Apple hater. Kinda based. You know, earlier when you said, like, you said something along the lines of, like, if you judge Apple hater low, then we're gonna have a problem. And I thought you were being, like, contrarian. Like, I thought you were being contrarian with me because I was thinking about apples. Like, actual apples. Alright. Welcome in, Profiley Face. We're almost done with this every guy you will ever meet tier list. Alright, Zelda tattoo guy. I have no problem with that. That's actually kind of based. I don't know. Depending on the tattoo. However, if you're just talking about like a generic Zelda tattoo guy, like, I have no problem with that, right? Okay. Barefoot or sandals? Wait, I don't understand. What does barefoot or sandals mean? Does that mean, like, what does that mean? Does that mean, like, either or no shoes? Well, but here, I guess the better question is, if they were gonna go to a formal event, would they just refuse to put on, like, proper shoes? You know what I mean? The Zelda tat has potential to be very smelly. Maybe that guy doesn't exist, but I wouldn't say that that's like the average, right? Like, of course the potential is there. I think on average, they're probably just like normal people who got like Zelda tattoos when they were younger. You know? Like, I guess you know what I mean? Way, way worse. Wait, it means hippies? I'm a barefoot guy whenever possible. I guess, yeah, that's my question, right? Is, if you're hip, I don't know. I guess I don't have a problem with it as long as you're not doing shit like, refusing to wear proper footwear when, like, it's like, that's what's needed for the situation, you know? If you're refusing to do that, then you're gonna go and cringe or whatever the fuck. These people will go on hundreds of miles hiking sandals to the funeral. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, if you're... like, I don't have a problem if you hike barefoot, if that's, like, your thing. Like, that's, like, victimless crime, I guess. The only person you're maybe hurting is yourself. But if you're, like... you know, you're gonna go to grandma's funeral, and you're refusing... You're wearing a suit and fucking sandals, bro. You know? Like... No. Mostly harmless, I'd say. Okay, farmer. What do we think about this one? What do we think about this one? Farmer. Imagine showing the dogs at grandma's funeral. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, farmer is like blocked. You're probably MAGA. Fuck farmers. Farmers are homies? Oh, I grow the food you need. Fuck you. Oh no. Wait, hold on. McFiston, do you have the link? Farmers in France are home? Okay, yeah, alright, Mr. Geek. Fucking rubbing it in. Where's the fucking link? Hold on, I think I might have it, but just in case. Does somebody have the link? Hold on. Is this it? Oh, this is so it. Alright, this is the... Here, let's listen. Let's all educate ourselves, okay? Quick politics moment. Quick politics moment, people. Quick politics moment.
Fuck farmers. If you're a farmer, you're probably retarded. Farmers got fucked by tariffs during the first Trump administration. Then what did they do? They voted for the same guy who was saying he was going to do even more tariffs. And then what happens when they get ducked again? They want a bailout. Half these retards wouldn't be in business without government subsidies. But what do they constantly bitch about? Yeah, that's right, the government. They will be the first to get fucked by global climate change. They get butthurt about environmental regulations. But that's only because they're butthurt about not being able to pollute streams and rivers with pesticides.
Jesus.
God forbid they think of anyone but themselves. They constantly bitch about how family farms are going out of business and feel entitled to 100s of acres they inherited from daddy and can't make productive enough to compete. Wow. I feel so sorry you have millions of dollars of land you could just sell at any moment and use to live off the interest, but instead you want to drive a tractor in circles until you fucking die. I hope Tyson buys up every single acre and you have to move to a city and learn to code. Fuck farmers and fuck you. Fuck farmers.
All right, Dagoth. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think based on voting patterns, you're at least you're assumed to be on the whack playlist, and as soon as you open your mouth and confirm it for me, then you're blocked. You're like, that's not to say I wouldn't hear you out, but if you're espousing this shit, yeah, right? They're eerily similar everywhere. That's the uncanny thing. No, like, the problem is that I'm not even, like, against the concept of, like, rural people who, like, know the land and, like, know how to farm and stuff. It's just that, like, the voting patterns, bro. Like, I think they are the unfortunate, they're like the unfortunate, results of, like, low education in those, like, rural areas, right? They're way more, like, susceptible to being, like, influenced by the fucking talking points, even as their neighbors had to sell their farm for, like, pennies on the dollar because of the soybean shit, you know? I think that it's like, yeah. I think you're adding too much, maybe? Wait, what do you mean by adding too much? You mean, like, adding too many, like qualifiers? Like, I don't actually think fuck farmers. I just think that it's, like... I think that... Oh, just, like, farmer? No, but if that's their personality, right? Like, that's the thing, is they are a farmer. Right? Farmers are just rich people who own rural properties. I've been blackpilled. I think that I think it's just I think that it's like a that's just the demographic that they happen to be. Like, they happen to be conservative voters, you know? Farming properties are worth nothing. Talking about the land. Then why are they buying it? Why are they buying up those properties like when they go out of business? Like, isn't that kind of that was the point, was that they've got, like, all those people who lost their farms, like, I tend to think of it as, like, the Donald Trump, like, loves the poorly educated kind of deal, because he thinks he can make money off of them, which is true, right? Like, I've always thought about land as being extremely expensive. Like, we're not going to, like, isn't that, like, the thing that we're not going to be able to own and in the future is, like, land? There's only so much land, right? Farmers are exploited in every way. I think for Filey Face, I'm fine with that, like, okay, actually, this goes back to, like, or I think at the core of this is, like, the animosity that we feel towards conservatives in general, right? How much of that, and actually this goes back to that like at the start of stream, we watched a Philip DeFranco clip where he was basically like, like about 50% of Americans think that that their fellow Americans are like bad people, right? And that's something that's kind of unique to America, right? And his takeaway, like in the data, right, compared to like Canada, for example, where 92% of people think that their fellow countrymen are fine, right? And the animosity that they feel is towards like who they perceive to be on the top, like the power, the people who own all the resources and all the shit. Versus Americans will think that like their neighbor, their fellow man is a bad person. And it's like on one and Philip DeFranco's like analysis on that was, I could show you the video, but I'm just gonna rehash it. His thing was that like we tend to essentialize that people and not place too much blame on like the power structure, right? I think part of the problem is that at some point it becomes really hard to distinct. Okay, in terms of like intent, it's like, okay, I'm sure these people didn't start out wanting to hate their fellow man, or they didn't start out wanting to vote Trump because they wanted to hurt people. But at the end of the day, that is what it becomes about. When you vote for Trump, you are voting for these things, and over time, those people have just leaned into it and have taken that on as their motive, to the point where they legitimately vote and think in the way of, I want to hurt these people. These people are hurting us. I want to hurt them. No matter how bad of a position it puts me in, I don't think that, like, I'm fine with Mexicans being deported and then they get like shocked Pikachu when like their local like Hispanic person get whacked, not whacked, but like deported, because like, oh, I thought he was only going after the illegals. I thought he was only going after the criminals. It's like, no, this is what you voted for. You voted for this, right? And so at what point do you start saying, okay, like at what point can you say that like the ignorance can be forgiven, right? That's part of it. Does anyone remember? Actually, it's funny because I think that if Mr. Geek is still in chat, I think that one of the things that we had, like the debate that we had last year, I think was partly in that it was about empathy, and it was actually about farmers, where there was a guy who was going viral who had talked about, like, oh my god, does anyone remember that video? Here, let me try to find it real quick because I think it is actually relevant. Oh, I know we're in a politics moment, and we're almost done. Farmer TikTok. What was that? I may have to find it like off stream and show it to you again. But there was a post about this guy who had voted after he had voted for Trump after he had taken a quiz on a quiz online on like who he should vote for, and at the end of the day it told him Trump because that's whose policies would align with his values better. He believed it, and then he voted for him, and then he was at risk of losing his farm over it, right? And then there was like this person who was like, he was kind of like a cool guy. Like he was a farmer himself, And he came on and he like broke it down and he was like, look. And he broke it down in a way that would be like, it's appealing towards these people, like towards that farmer, right? Essentially providing empathy and then, you know, hopefully educating it. And at that time I was like, we need that kind of, there needs to be people like that, because I'm sure there will be people who like that would appeal to them, right? Part of the problem, and I think this is what Geek was, because at the time Geek was like, no, we should not be doing, this should not be the approach, right? It should be like, forget about them, move on, right? And I still think that empathy is, I think on some level it's always going to be needed. On some level, I could never unironically say fuck farmers. You know? I could never unironically say that. Like, I lean into it for the meme and also because it's funny, and they do actually vote in like ways that are counter to what their interests are and like what America's interests should be. I don't think I could ever unironically, because at the end of the day, they are people. They have a very specific skill set. One that I'm not going to do. Like, I'm not gonna go be a fucking farmer, bro. Like, fuck that shit. Like, my kids are not gonna be farmers unless they really want to be. And then it's like, okay, bye. Like, go, whatever makes you happy, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna do it, right? And at the end of the day, somebody has to do it. But I can't say, there's no way that you can avoid the fact that en masse, these people have voted for all of the bad shit that's happening in your life right now. And they've done it because they are uneducated, or they are so hateful that they've just... all of the things that Trump has said has just gone right into like, oh yeah, this is exactly... Like, you know what I mean? Or they don't care, which is another problem in and of itself. Like, they don't care what it will do to everybody else, just as long as they get a handout. You know, it's like, it is partly we don't have the time for it. We don't, and now, especially after it's been also, it's been like after 1 year of all of this, right? Like, can you really say this is the tack that we need to take with them, right? Like, we were talking about this recently in my VC, which, by the way, if you're not in my Discord, we do have lots of good conversations in there, so, you know, you should join. Talking to and convincing conservatives out of their positions is a very, very, very long and very fruitless process. Like, you're not going to see the fruits of your labor. Like, all you can do is, like, especially if it's like someone you know personally, and there's a reason that you keep them around, right? All you can do is try to plant a seed that will maybe sprout, who knows when, who knows if it sprouts, whether it will be something that changes their voting patterns, because that's really the only thing that matters at the end of the day, right? Their voting patterns, or like how they behave in their community, like towards those goals. And it's like, we don't have time to do that ad infinitum, you know? Like, we don't have time for that empathy. I think I agree at this point. We don't have time for that. Like, our institutions, our agencies, our democracy is being actively, like, crushed as we speak. We don't have time to make farmers feel like they just made a mistake. Like, I think that some people take that approach, and that's fine. Right? Like, I'm not going to like yuck somebody's yuck. Again, I feel like IRI takes that approach, right? Like, he talks to these people and he takes that approach, and I think that it's I think that that's fine, right? Especially if you see that as productive. I don't think, or like, if that's productive to you, then that's fine, right? But as a general approach, I don't think that's the way to do it, right? Because you have people like Casey Stints who literally have, like, they're not gonna listen. They're completely content to run America into the ground because it hurts, like, the people they don't like. Like, for every one farmer who would be convinced by, like, an empathetic argument, you are going to have, like, 10 to 15 to maybe even 100 other people who are going to be loud and proud about, like, how they don't give a fuck, right? And they're doing it to spite other people, or they're doing it only with their interests in mind. Also, this is someone on YouTube. You can look on screen, look on chat, look on screen for the comment right here, right? So I'm sorry, I know that was like a tangent, but at the end of the day, like, I know it's a meme, right? But, like, fuck farmers. Okay. We really only have, like, 2 more. Or the ones that we had an issue with, right? So I'm gonna just go through them, like, very quickly. And before I do that, though, any person that claimed to be my friend is conservative and voted Trump, and I saw the queer people in that friend group and Eastern Europeans having panic attacks. I mean, those conservatives were pretending it's not that bad for minorities or foreign countries. I did block those people right away after giving long message about what I think of them as a person. So to answer the farmer question, you don't owe these people some we don't have to talk politics. No, go fuck yourself, you're fucked. Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, yeah, no, that's you know, I think that that's not, I'm not interested in that kind, like, you know, I'm not interested in that kind of discussion. Like, at this point, if you're gonna be in my community, or if you're gonna be more than just, like, somebody to make fun of, you at least have to have a nuanced position, right? Like, you have to have a nuanced position. I'm not dealing with conservatards in my chat. Sorry. Okay. Competitive gamer. I think competitive gamer... I know, tone shift. Kind of cringe. Kind of cringe. Kind of cringe. They can be cringe, okay? COD adult. Moisture. Okay, COD, Call of Duty adult. If that's your personality? Whack playlist or cringe. Like, Hutch? No. Well, by the way, no. Listen, Blackburn, remember, this is, like, competitive gamer, that's their personality, right? Not you do it sometimes. It's your personality, bro. I think that can be kind of cringe, right? Wait, hold on. Did I accidentally shift somebody? Yeah, I agree. Okay. Open and often horse. I've been cooking on this, and I don't think I know exactly who this is referring to. I think I am gonna skip this one. Okay? I think I'm gonna skip that one. So here's where harmless. Well, see, this is the problem, is that we couldn't agree. We had, like, a couple of different, like, interpretations on, like, what that meant. and I don't think I can decide on what that actually means. Okay, so I'm gonna save it. And post it in the Discord. Now I did want to watch the This House is Cute AF before we end, at least. Because I think that'll be a nice like send off, you know what I mean? Maybe Red Pill scene. I never saw a public horoscope hating besides them. Maybe, but like I don't know anybody. I don't know like an often like that's such a specific like personality type. I think that's what I was saying earlier, right? Okay, I gotta pee real quick, so I'm gonna go do that, and then when we come back, we're gonna watch the This House is Cute AF, and then I think I'm gonna call it there. I feel like that was a nice, longer stream. There should be an often and often in horoscope enjoy too. Who was the one who recommended? I think that this was an Ergi recommendation. So thank you, Ergi. I'm gonna post the completed tier list on that thread, and I will mark it as complete. Kitty time and ball pit mode. Okay, here I'll go ahead and ball pit mode's on. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and then when I get back, I'm gonna bring a kitty. Okay, so be right back. I was fucking muted. Did I lie to you when I said I turned ball pit mode on? I think something actually might be wrong with the burp box to begin with. Because I do not see any emote bubbles. That might be this might be a bigger problem. I don't see any emote bubbles. Stream needs more funding. Okay, wait. Let me get the kitten. Let me get the cat. Behold. Hermes. He's not a little baby. This is a big baby. You're not happy. Okay, I'll put you down. He ain't happy. Yeah, he tolerates being held. He does not like it. Talos is alright. Talos is better. Talos? Like, he also will be tolerant. Are they getting along? Oh, yeah, they're getting along way better. Yeah? My man is getting chunky, though. He is getting chunky. You've got a little belly now. You're, like, more solid. And I think it is because he does not have his balls anymore. Like, look at this. He is, like, a solid boy now. They get chunky after being deballed. Okay, this makes sense. I don't know what a healthy weight for him would be. I have to look that up. The little tail wagging, dude. Alright, I put you down. Solid chunk, yeah. Solid chunk, although you cannot, I've talked about dogs that are, like, thumpable before, you know, like, they're solid, they have, like, a solidness to them that you can kind of, like, you know, you know what the sound I'm talking about, like, when you, like that sound, you know, I don't know if that came through. Wait, hold on, now that I'm looking at the... Not thick, just solid, right? Like, there are some dogs that are not like that. They're it's almost like their skin, I associate this with huskies, although I don't know exactly why. Their skin is kind of like loose, you know? So, and there's not that much like bulk underneath it. So, so it doesn't feel like you can thump them. But with like labs, especially like pit bull or pit bull mixes, right? They're like fucking chunk. They're not again, they're not chunk. They're just maybe thick. I don't know. I like a dog that you could like use as a pillow. You know what I mean? Like, they're solid enough that you like laying your head on their like their flank or whatever, it doesn't like make the dog die, you know what I mean? You want a tight sausage, not a burlap sack, got it? Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, okay? Okay. Moving on. Ice beer 1 burlap sack. Okay, since we were talking about guys, every guys, right? I think this is a nice thing to end on. Oh, here we go. I have a 4 kilograms dog and he's forcing himself to be used as pillow. Well, that's a different thing altogether. You know, there are some dogs that just don't understand that they're not like supposed to be. Oh my god, wait. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is a good palate cleanser, okay? Nice little palate cleanser. Chibi tries to do math.
1, 22, 23, 24, 25, minus 9, 35, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. 16 plus 55, 6, 11, 5, 6, 7, 8. I dropped out of college! 1, 2,
Fucking Chibi. I love Chibi. Chibi is the fucking little rage noise, dude. The goblin noise. Okay. All right. We're gonna watch this. Then I'm gonna raid y'all out, bro. I need to go do shit with my day. Real quick. Okay, it's gonna start in the middle. Stop. Okay.
Fuck. Hey, man.
Oh my god.
That house is fucking cute. Hey, man, it's your house?
Yeah? It's cute.
It's cute as fuck.
Thank you.
Let me see the inside.
Okay. Come on in. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck, look at this shit, yo!
Those are succulents inside. Yo, hey, come check this out.
Oh, no! It's a cute house. It's inside an actual size cute house.
Is this a fiddle leaf plant?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, it's a fiddle leaf tree. I've seen one of these before.
The little gnome homies right here.
Oh, shit, what's
Guys?
up? Oh, shit!
Fuck.
Who's that? Nana. Hey. She comes over every Sunday to bake cookies.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh! Whose house is this? Mine. It's cute as fuck, man.
Yo, 1267 Fountain Avenue, all right? Get down here, man. This house is cute as fuck.
Yo, Frankie, you are kidding. This place is cute as dick.
You see this painting, though?
Oh yeah, the little horseshoe's eyelashes.
What's that? What is that? An animal? Hey, what's up, everyone? Package for Donnie?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
It's a cute outfit for Helena.
Who's Helena?
Oh, that's not Helena. That's Helena.
That's gonna be a big piggy. There's no way that piggy stayed that small. Okay, I'm just saying. This man was sold a lie. Okay, there's no such thing as a miniature pig. This is a warning for chat.
It's this every Sunday. Every Sunday? Every Sunday that big.
Yeah, did you guys see the boots over there? The second one? Frank. I like your bracelet. It's cute.
Come on, man. No, it's not. You guys see these coasters? The giraffes?
Yeah, cute. They are cute. Just like your bracelet. Let me ask you a question, Frank. Are my pants on fire?
No.
Oh, weird. Because it kind of sounds like you're calling me a liar.
I'm not trying to call you a liar. Come on.
You think my bungalow's cute, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
You think my sconces are cute?
Yeah.
You think my pig's cute? I know damn well you think my bar cart's cute. So I think it's safe to say that I know cute. So when I say that your bracelet's cute, either I'm a fucking liar, or your bracelet is fucking cute. So I'll ask you one more time. Are my pants on fucking fire?
What is this? This is called This House is Cute AF, okay? We're learning how to not be, how to undo the toxic masculinity, okay?
No, man. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you a liar. I just wish I could recognize cute in myself.
I wish you could too, homie.
Was there someone in your life who made you feel like your shit wasn't cute?
It's my tia Gloria.
Is that your mom's sister or your dad's sister?
My mom's.
Have you ever told her how she made you feel?
I mean, I need to. You guys are all telling me my shit's cute. Off easy. This fool knows what's up. With all this shit going on. Yet he's telling me my shit's cute and I can't accept it.
Well, Frank, if you would like to tell your tia, we could create that space right here. Give you an opportunity to do that. Is that something you want to do? That's good.
Yeah, y'all weren't expecting this.
And Frank, your tia is not here, but maybe there's someone else you could speak to that reminds you of your aunt. Is there anybody here that holds a space for your tia?
And Tia, that's your aunt? Okay, I'll be Tia. What's going on? Where are we? Set it up.
We're in the kitchen.
What are we doing there?
You're making pozole.
Pozole. Is that like a pasta?
It's beef stew.
Beef stew. Thank you.
And I came in with my cousin, Sonic. We had just got dressed for church. We were both looking cute as fuck.
That's right.
I did my hair and everything. It's when I first started using gel.
LA looks.
Yeah, it was LA Looks. And then you told Sonic that he looked cute.
Sonic, you look cute today.
Gracias to you, Gloria.
I was wearing the same fucking thing. And you didn't tell me anything.
Because you're not cute. You'll never be cute.
I'm cute.
Yeah, that's right.
You're not cute. Why would you think you're cute?
I'm cute.
That's right.
Yeah,
You're not cute. You'll never be cute.
Man, fuck that. Your fucking pozole sucked anyway.
What'd you say to me, mijo?
Let's focus.
Okay, Frankie. It's me, Sonic. We're dressed the same, right? Both have the Looney Tunes ties, right? We're in the trousers. What do we look like?
You look cute.
Okay, now tell Tia.
Can I help you with something?
I'm cute.
You're not cute.
I'm cute.
You're not cute.
Yes, I am.
You are not cute.
I'm cute.
You're not cute.
I'm cute.
You're not cute.
Come on, Frank.
Tell him, Frank.
Come on, Frank.
You're not cute.
I'm fucking cute.
You certainly are cute.
Aww. Cute guy on the guy list.
Did anyone know pozole was meat?
I've been waiting on you, dude.
I didn't know.
Aw, that's cute. Guess what, guys? This was a real story. I show that all. I've definitely watched that before. Wait, stop. No. I've oh my god. Jesus. I've definitely watched that on stream before. It's cute, okay? We should have had a thing on the list that's like guy that's comfortable with his masculinity. You're right. Okay. That was very cute. Thank y'all for indulging me with that one. I'm going to head out. Haha. Mr. Yamato is streaming, so I'm gonna raid y'all into him. Okay. Thanks for. Oh, you're welcome. I'm scheduled. I'm actually scheduled this time, and now I have my shit set up and everything. So I'm gonna be making. Wait, I keep forgetting what it is. Shuka. I'm gonna be making this tomorrow. So hopefully y'all will be here. I'll believe it when I see it. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Join my Discord if you'd like. Okay? To be notified when I go live. And one last plug for the stream. Okay, if you can, like the stream. Mr. Geek. D-colon! One last plug for this dog, True. I have added the brew emote. Okay, so brew is now on stream. Alright. We got the bros in chat. I'll try to fix my 7TV. I have no idea why it's not working. But you know, we'll figure that out tomorrow. Brew. Oh, it's all lowercase brew, okay? So let me get this up. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Again, I was hoping that my work situation would have been resolved by this week, but it looks like it's gonna take at least 1 or 2 weeks for it to like actually resolve. So I'll keep y'all updated on like when I'll be able to like start streaming more often. Part of the problem is that because of my schedule right now, the Sunday streams have been basically like not impossible to do, but they're just a lot harder. Because I just don't have that Sunday evening to do like what I need to do anymore. So that's part of the problem. But in any case, that's supposed to change soon. So, all right, go ahead and we'll just do our regular beans raid. Okay, I don't know if he has ooh in his chat, but that's probably a safe enough bet, right? So y'all can copy that if you like. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Be good. Say hi to your local brew. Yeah, enjoy your Saturday. Bye!